We should be live. Are we live? Let's see what's happening here. All right. We are live. And I am here. I'm going to wait for a second to get some people in here, because we're going to talk about robots real quick, or for a few minutes. I figure at lunch people have things to do, but some people just need something to get their mind off of everything. And I thought it'd be cool to talk about robots, because I can't seem to get enough of robots. So we are going to talk about them. I've got a couple things here to get us going, and then I guess I will draw a robot soon after that, and see where it goes. So I found this book at bookstore. I forget the name of it now. It was at Ollie's. Yes. So this was at Ollie's. It's not like the best robot book ever, but it's got a good, kind of overview of different concepts and ideas. You're probably used to seeing, or about the Uncle John's books, the Bathroom Research Institute. So, this page right here has a super simple, brief kind of information about what a robot is, and I thought that would be a good place to start. So, what is a robot? We're glad you asked that question. For the whole of humanity history, people have dreamed about building some kind of autonomous machine. Such devices appear in many world mythologies, and primitive prototypes may have even existed in the ancient world, in such places as China and Greece. Mechanical devices approximating humans and animals flourished again during European Renaissance, but the real rise of robots, the word taken from the Czech word for slave, the real rise of robots did not come until we harnessed electricity around the start of the 20th century. But what makes a robot a robot? As technology evolves, the semantics of the term are up for debate. Are artificial intelligences and computer programs that run autonomously, are they robots? Maybe it's more simple. The one thing robots continue to have in common is being saddled with all the work we don't want to do. So, that is a brief kind of overview of what a robot is from Robotica, Uncle John's Robotica. And the cool thing is this book talks about different types of robots. So I figured, over the next few days, we'll do one of these and maybe draw a robot based on what it's saying. So we're going to use this as a little guide. It just was easy to do. I didn't really think this out much. I just figured it'd be cool and something to distract with. So now I love robots, and one of my favorites and first ones I guess I encountered really was R2-D2, which is a lot of people's favorite. And there's tons of different R2-D2 toys and gadgets and things, and he's been around for a while now. He's not the first robot, but he is definitely one of my favorites. And he is a utility droid. And this is a little breakdown that was in a book from the original, the prequels, I guess. You can see the Naboo pilot there. But it talks about R2 and the different stuff that R2 does, and his extension arms and whatnot. So, and there's Jar Jar Binks, of course. But so this was something that was handy. I'd really like to go into R2 more in depth, but I just wanted to say, hey, yes, if I had to choose my favorite droid, it's just, but it's R2 because I just, he's been around forever, um, along with his buddy, 3PO there. Um, so they've been with me for a while. So R2 would win. But of course, I love silly robots, weird robots, more so than the more modern robots. So like the classic clunky, junky robots that have boxes and gadgets and things. These Lego robots are really cool. Let's see if I can get it in here at all. But this is basically the same kind of thing. They're chunky robots based on blocks and this early mechanical things. And I've got some wind-ups and things that I'll show another time. But let's go ahead and I wanted to make these short. So let's draw a robot. So if we're thinking about R2, he's an astromech. So let's draw an astromech robot. How about that? I'm just going to do it with this brush, even though I haven't done a brush in a while. It's okay because we're just hanging out at lunch. We're just chilling. All right. So astromech droid. Well, this one R2 has a circle head. There's some of the astromech droids that have more of a straight head. If you remember the one that had a bad motivator from Star Wars, the original Star Wars, his head was more of a not octagon, rhombus, or whatever that shape is. So I'm going to do that for the top there, and then all the R2 units have a cylindrical body like this. So we'll do that for them, and they all have just legs coming off. If you watch The Mandalorian, I don't want to ruin anything. It doesn't really ruin anything, but in The Mandalorian, there is a astromech droid that has a body, like it has legs and it stands up really tall, so it's pretty cool. Usually they have sectionals on their legs, and this is smaller and everything, but I'm trying to get through this kind of quick for you guys if you're at lunch or if you're just popping in. So there's their feet. Let's do the other over here. Where's coming out? We got this part here, and we'll just do a rectangle down like this. Again, I'm doing this with a brush pen, which I probably shouldn't have, but hey. And there's the foot. Let's put little wheels on the bottom of it like this. Yep. And then, again, there's that. We can put a couple of, cylinder things here, or block maybe here. They have all kinds of different designs on them. If you go to Disney, you can build your own R2 units now that actually are programmable with different voice chips and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I haven't done that yet, but we've made them. The smaller ones, the older ones that didn't move around or anything. So usually they have just a circle eye up top here, and sometimes they have smaller, eyes around it, but usually it's just a circle eye, and then they have all these panels and things like that. And then they have, some of them have upper panels that have different shapes up here and other panels here like this. So I'm just going to throw some squares on here. And this is, again, just a real quick sketch. Nothing major. You could put some different lines and different things everywhere, because they have arms and attachments. If you saw that drawing, that schematic page earlier that showed some things that come out of all these different little panels. So then they usually have something on the bottom that tapers so that it shows that there's a foot that comes out, because they'll roll. It helps them go faster. From there, their little wheel comes down. So, and I like to do the same thing here with the lines just to make it look a little different. And there we go. It's a super fast R2 that was quick with my brush pen. Again, not spending too much time on it. But we're going to talk about robots. If you like this video, please let me know. Please let me know when you would want to talk live with me, because I'm doing this live and I'm going to do some more. And whenever your lunchtime is better, or whenever your spare time is best, and you want to participate and maybe ask some questions about things or drawings or robots or whatever, let me know. I'm happy to talk to anybody, relatives, friends, people who just like robots. I am here. So let's talk about robots and learn some stuff. Maybe you have some information, or you've got some corrections, or you might know more about astromechs than I do. Then cool, let's hear it. So I'll be here again hopefully tomorrow at this time, and we will talk about robots. So all right, take it easy. Thanks for joining. Bye.